So we're now in the back of the fridge. We're going to be changing the drain tubes. Then you got about 7 screws. All right, Phillips screws, get those off, and let's get to the drain tube. Wow, look at that. We definitely need to to vacuum that. That's horrible. We can't leave that like that. All right, so we get a grid vacuum. Whenever you see this, time to clean, guys. You cannot leave your fridge like that. These are your drain tubes, and to remove them, you're gonna have this piece on the inside. It's called your duct bill, and these aren't too bad actually. See that? When they're dry and brittle, that's when you need to change them. So this one's not bad. There's stuff in there, you want to clean it out. You can blow. If you can't blow through, they're bad. So, I mean, still pretty good, but definitely getting old. So if you're going to change one, you change both. Yeah, this one is definitely a little gnarly, but still working. So if yours look like this, they're not gaping open, you can rinse them out. If they're soft, probably still okay. Blow. Make sure you can get air through them. Might still be fine. All right, you do have a third one over here. So I'll put this one back, but leave it off for now because we do have to clean the coils. So, and this one should be for the freezer. Is usually okay. Now we do have some water in it. Usually means a blockage. See that? So he will be changed because he's, oh yeah, see how hard this one is? He's brittle, full of water. So he's definitely bad. So we'll change him. Got some junk in there. So, all right. Now he's shorter, so you might have to cut some of these, or you can reuse this. Totally fine. This really doesn't get too bad, but if it's brittle and hard, then you want to change it. So you just measure them, and you cut it right there, and put it on the new one. Now, the new ones have extra holes. Not a big fan of, just more air cavity, but that's Samsung and their infinite knowledge. So this will go on like this after you cut it, and he will go there. All right, so let's cut it, but let's vacuum that first. All right, so it's cut. And how much you're gonna cut off? Pretty much to where the hole is, so nothing crazy. The hole goes to the bottom. Make sure you get it all the way up, fully seated. Otherwise you'll get air being sucked in and going up to the freezer or the ice maker. You do not want that. You do have a little flapper, and he opens and he closes. Absolutely. There it is right there. And look, see that? All right, let's get this thing cleaned. All right, first I would use a brush instead of just using the vacuum, but you sure can. Brush will give you more control. You can basically see what you're doing and all that good stuff. If it's super bad, you might need to vacuum first, because this one's pretty thick. You can see how bad it is. So it doesn't hurt to vacuum either. So now, wear a mask because this stuff is, you don't want to be breathing this stuff in. This is pretty bad, actually. Yeah. You want to get it out. You don't want to just knock it down and leave it there. All right, so you have an idea. After we're done, use your special blower, and we're going to blow. Let's get the heavy stuff out first. All right, wear a mask. Now, if you can blow from the back side, that's great. So we're going to blow from the back first. It's good. All right, button up, and you're good. Check your fan, make sure the fan is operating and no dust on it. And put your 7 screws back in. Don't forget to put your fan, your drain tubes. Now, this one goes here, and you push it up, and you push up. Then it makes sure it's fully seated. And not kinked, and fully inserted down there. And same thing with this one. It was still good. Insert it. Good. All right, nice and clean, ready to go. Put the cover on. Thanks for watching. Someone might say, hey, how do you put your thing on? Make sure your tabs are right there, and right there. And then your screws should all be lined up. Just put them on.